What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So, rapper Future. Now, one of Future's recent songs, he had a lyric that said, I quote, I got it out the field, F. Russell. F-U-C-K Russell. When he says F. Russell, he's talking about Russell Wilson. His ex-girlfriends and the mother of his child's husband, right? He dissing Russell Wilson still. Dog, let it go, dog. Grow up, fam. Russell Wilson and Sierra been together since what, 2016? Like, come on, like this, come on. It's getting played out now. Take your ball and go home, take your loss and sit this one out, dog. Like, I just like, why are you still taking shots at this man? This man ain't saying nothing publicly against you at all. Ain't tried to clown you out publicly at all or nothing. And you steady taking shots. I don't get it. You feel me? It's really clowned out at this point. You gotta let it go and take your L, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is getting ridiculous. Just be happy that Sierra picked a respectable man to help raise your son in a healthy environment. He not teaching your son how to pop pills, how to drink lean, or none of the stuff you be talking about in your songs for other little kids to do. Just be cool about that. Be happy about that. He ain't no disrespectful dude that's treating your child like, you know, like he ain't nothing. He ain't pushing your kid out the way when your kid come around or nothing. He ain't being ignorant to him. He ain't being crazy to him. Let it go. Let it go. It's a lot, because it's a lot of women who, it's some women out here who pick men who could care less about their children. You know what I'm saying? When they have children outside, well, when they have children before them, they treat the other kids as not their kids, like they ain't nothing. Like they ain't shit, and scoff at them and talk about, you know, act like, you know, y'all seen Baby Boy, how Rodney was doing JoJo. It's something that's really out here like that, right? Future, be happy that Sierra picked a respectable dude that's a football player. You know what I'm saying? That's a clean-cut guy. That's respectable. That can show your son how to be respectable as well. And he ain't out here excluding your child from activities and acting like he could give a damn about him. Like he could care less about him, all that. Like, because come on, bro. For real. Like, this is crazy. You know, and what it really is, and I always said this before, Future can't believe that Sierra left him and then went to a dude that's the complete opposite of him. Because Russell Wilson is the type of dude that Future would clown out on a regular basis, right? He the type of dude Future was probably clowning out in high school, clowning out all throughout his way in the industry, so on and so forth. Russell the type of dude that Future was looking down on, because he felt like he had more swag than him. You know what I'm saying? He was cooler than him in certain aspects. And again, it's because Russell Wilson does not exhibit the swagger of an inner city black man, right? Future does, and again, hood black dude, he shows the swagger of that. And he can't believe that this woman left him, and because he think he's so cool that she went with a dude that he considers corny. And now he's still losing his fucking mind about it. Like, dog, let it go, man. Let it go. Like, this is crazy to me. You know, but again, I always said, dudes think that, especially in high school, it's dudes walking around thinking they the coolest dude on the block, wearing all the designer clothes, you know what I'm saying, smoking, you know, because they do all the crazy shit. They live life on the wild side, thinking, oh man, that girl love me. I present an element of danger she attracted to. You know what I mean? I walk like this, I talk like this, I wear my jewelry like this, you know, all that type of crazy shit. And I told people all the time, it's a dude in Hawaiian and that wears Hawaiian shirts and Skechers and t-shirts from Target that will take your woman in a heartbeat. All you got to do is be able to charm her, make her smile, make her laugh. It's a wrap, dog. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it time and time again. Dudes go wear all this designer shit out the stores, buying, spending all their money on all this and all of that. Is a woman will leave you, you know, if she feel like you're not the right dude, if you're creating an element of toxicity around her, she will leave you and then go talk to the dude with the Walmart t-shirt on. Seriously, it ain't that deep. You know what I mean? But dudes can't believe it, that a girl would leave them. Oh shit, I'm Future. How the fuck you gonna leave me? Like, she left him for an NFL starting quarterback. You know, regardless of how you may think, how corny you may think Russell Wilson is, the dude is a starting quarterback in the NFL. You know, and I talked about him having a bad, because he had a terrible season last year. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of that got to change around this upcoming year with the Denver Broncos. But before then, I always said Russell Wilson was a quarterback that I wish we had on my Chicago Bears before we got Justin Fields. Because the stuff that he was doing on the field was incredible. Without a running game, when all the Legion of Boom left and all of that, what he was still doing for the Seattle Seahawks was incredible. Improvisation, like just off the whim, making crazy plays at the end of games, helping them to win games and seal a deal, right? But in a lot of people's eyes, no matter what he did for the NFL, people consider him within the NFL, they still consider him a lame or cornball, right? From the way he talks, all that type of stuff, so on and so forth. And Future is one of them people who thought he was a cornball, who still think he corny and can't believe he still, like Sierra, went to somebody like him. And the dude is hurt. But you got to let that hurt go at some point. You got to let it go. You know what I'm saying? And again, I remember dudes like Future that just couldn't. When I was in high school, I always say this. I remember in high school, man, my people couldn't afford me to. I went to a high school at Morgan Park, man. A lot of dudes was fly as hell at MP. Like that, we didn't wear uniforms. So, you had kids that, was fly as ever. Some kids came from nice little money. Some of them grew up in the Beverly area. They people was, making nice money in the corporate field. They was buying their kids Jordan, so on and so forth, or whatever, right? And you had some kids who were just buying, who parents who probably just didn't have it like that, but still was spending all their check buying their kids whatever they really wanted, or most of what they wanted, right? My family, we couldn't afford to be buying all them Jordans and all that type of stuff. Listen, I got shoes on probably Christmas, might be my birthday, and that's about it, right? I wasn't able to afford all these high name brand clothes and all my people. Nah, we couldn't do that like that. So a lot of times to be cool enough not to be talked about, I'll wear like a black tee or a white tee with some Air Force Ones or some Timbs on or something, some nice little set of little jeans, something decent, not real expensive, and it be what it be. And I was a chill, relaxed, calm dude. And a lot of the dudes that was popular in school, that wore all the name brand clothes, and they was at every party, all in girls' face, they couldn't believe that a girl wanted to talk to me because I didn't dress like them. I wasn't out on the scene like they was. I wasn't at every party like they was. I wasn't trying to be seen and noticed at every turn like they was, and they lost their mind. And a lot of times, even when they didn't talk to a girl before, like, or it wasn't even a girl that they even talked to, or nothing like that. But when they seen me talking to the girl and the girl liking me, they thought, oh, if he can get her, I can get her too. Nah, dog. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because you can't talk to a woman, you can't charm her, you can't make her laugh, none of that shit. You think she just gonna go off of your designer and your name and your image and all that type of crazy shit, right? And dudes like Future, they be shocked when a dude like Russell Wilson ain't got to do all the shit that they do to get a woman. You know what I mean? And it still hurt and eat him up at night that Sierra didn't left, or she left him and went to somebody like Russell Wilson. And what's crazy is he probably still would have had a problem if she would have went to a street dude, but he wouldn't be dissing that street dude in songs, right? Because he knows it's an element of what's the one I'm looking for? An element of retaliation if he did that to another street dude, right? But he feel like he can pick and poke and prod at Russell Wilson because Russell ain't no street dude, right? And there's no repercussions or consequences to doing that to Russell, right? You know what I mean? And he knows Russell was a man that trying to keep his image pristine, so he ain't gonna say nothing in the media, and that just ain't Russell MO, right? And so he feel like he can just pick and poke and all of that. Like, it's crazy, dog. Knock it off, fam. Like, again, be glad she picked a stand-up individual to help raise your child. He's not raised in an element of chaos. He's not raised in negativity. He's not raised in some bullshit. It's a dude that's loving, that loves your child just as much as he loves his children he made with Sierra. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, Future, he can't sleep at night thinking about this shit. It hurt his heart knowing that Sierra got up out of there on him for Russell Wilson. And he still is like pissed about it. He think he still can, because I think he made a song a little bit while ago, like he can still, what he say, and he'll still smash on C, right, on Sierra. Like, he think he can still hit Sierra anytime he want to, all this and all that, because she ain't with a dude like him. Just clowned out shit, dog. Like, and a lot of dudes think like that. Take your L and go home. God damn, dog. Leave them alone, fool. They ain't talking about you at all. Cut it out. It's getting embarrassing at this point. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.